Debate number 3 on the Newshour tonight is about this Lalu and Nitish show, which has started this evening, and nobody thought Lalu and Nitish can ever come together. And those who spoke about it were told that they are just political theorists. On the debate tonight, Siddharth Singh of the BJP will take on Sanjay Jha of the Congress, and Pawan Verma of the JDU, the man who would have never expected that his party chief could be holding hands with Lalu in the way that he did today. But before, Sanjay Jha of the Congress Party, Pawan Verma of the JDU, and Siddharth Singh of the BJP. Are you threatened, Siddharth Singh? Are you threatened?
Me? No way.
No, your
no
party,
way.
I mean, not you, personally.
No way.
No?
It is... No, certainly my party is also not threatened because what we are seeing... not at all.
Because
it's
you know what happened in 1977.
That's all I can say. It doesn't bother. You know, when you go wrong on governance, 1977 can happen. But in this case, it is not what we see before the elections. The alliances they come up because of opportunistic. But this alliance, which is right after the 2014 dissemination of JDU and RJD, and this alliance is basically a survival alliance. And survival alliance stems from a X factor, which I call the fear factor. And the fear factor for Lalu ji and Nitish ji is no one but the BJP and led by Narendra Modi ji. So this has nothing to do, only a survival alliance coming from a fear factor.
To give up morals is something that must be very difficult to do. But Pawan Verma, the ease with which the JDU has done it, the absolute ease with which you have put mathematics over morals is absolutely shocking. I know that you think you'll get a bigger chunk of votes if all of you come together. But morals, what happened to that, Pawan Verma? I mean, I don't even want to keep jogging your memory. You want to ally with a party that, in your own words, was the mother of all corruption.
Well, Arnav, first of all, let me say to what Siddharth said about opportunism. For a party which aligned with Ramvilas Paswan, a man who actually called the BJP the Bharat Jalao party, to lecture to people who may have made an alliance sounds rather hollow. Secondly, politics is a dynamic situation. There is no doubt that Nitish Kumar joined hands with the BJP.
Siddharth wants a counter. The moment you said politics is a dynamic situation, he raised his hand out there.
You asked me a question. Can I finish if you give me a minute, because then he can counter me.
But he seems to have a specific counter to you. The moment you said politics is a dynamic... The moment you said politics is a dynamic situation, he raises his hand.
That he cannot deny, considering the fact that Mr. Ramvilas Paswan, who resigned from the NDA government after Godhra, and for 12 years opposed the BJP and called it the
So what is your argument? You're a hypocrite, I'm a hypocrite too. You do a U-turn, I do a U-turn too. Tomorrow you'll say, you lie, I lie too. You'll say, you're corrupt, I'm corrupt too.
Therefore,
what kind of argument is that?
Therefore, let me answer. Now let me therefore answer the... First of all, I was answering the question of political opportunism, if at all that holds water. Secondly, let me not hide the facts or try to be ingenuous before you. The BJP won on a very narrow electoral base merely because the opposition was divided. Let me say to you today, Abna, that Lalu and Nitish coming together is less of a surprise than the fact that Nitish ever came together with the BJP. He did so in 2005 on specific conditions in order at that time, which I concede, to dislodge Mr. Lalu Yadav. Now 10 years have almost passed. There is a situation in the state, and Siddharth mentioned the fear factor. 100% true. There is a fear factor
of Modi. You're afraid of Modi.
Today in Bihar, Arnav, let me just give me 30 seconds.
Sir, you complete,
today
sir, please.
In Bihar, the kind of religious polarization that was the backbone of the narrow electoral percentage victory of the BJP.
Sir, please.
Requires all non-BJP democratic oppositions to rethink strategies.
Yeah, no. You can call it whichever way. The fact is, the horrible reality.
Growth,
sir, the horrible reality for the JDU is this. No, sir, 1 second. I never like to rub in bad news. But the bad news for you is that you got some 15% of the vote. Did you, in your worst nightmare, think you'll get 15% of the vote? And now that the nightmare has happened, you don't want to relive the nightmare. And your nightmare, Mr. Pawan Verma, your nightmare is one person. Your nightmare is Narendra Modi.
Please understand, Arnab.
Your nightmare is Modi.
At least five
and the Congress Party's nightmare is Modi.
Why JDU got? There are at least 5 identifiable reasons which I...
No, 1 second, you can come to that later. Hand goes up there. Sanjay Jha, please. Yes, Sanjay Jha.
Yeah, Arnab, just to add to what Pawan already mentioned, I think let's recognize the reality. No matter how Siddharth is trying to be very poker-faced when you asked him, is the BJP disturbed or worried? The truth is that leaders must be getting sleepless nights at the moment. And I'll tell you why. They are fully aware that despite all the blitzkrieg, the so-called Modi wave, and I acknowledge a degree of anti-Congressism, they got 31% of the vote share, and we all know, just 1 minute, they got 31% of the vote share, and that was not symmetrical with the number of seats. And I think the BJP knows that. You know the numbers in Uttar Pradesh.
How many votes did the Congress get? Let's take the
example of the Bahujan Samaj Party that got around 20% of the votes and not get a single seat in UP.
How many votes did the Congress get?
So I think the BJP, 1 minute, the BJP, I'll answer. The Congress got 19.3% of the votes in the last election and 44 seats. But remember, Arnab, in the BJP had 116 seats in 2009 with 18% vote share. So that goes to tell you that
I'm very sorry.
Benefited
I'd like to tell you, Sanjay Jha. Sanjay Jha, I'd like to tell you something. When you are incorrect, I'll have to point it out. I don't want to do this. As I said, no, 1 second. You did not get 19% in the last elections.
No, just
you
one
got
last
8% in the last elections.
Just 1 point.
You got 8% in the last elections.
No, I'm talking about 19.3% in the
national
elections.
You were pummeled in the last elections. You got 8%.
I'm talking about 2014.
No, but the reality is 2014, your life's biggest nightmare, where you got 8% of the vote, despite Rahul Gandhi's campaigning. That's the truth.
1 minute. I'm talking about all
Siddharth
India.
Singh is responding now. We are getting into...
I'm talking about all India. You're getting it wrong.
Let's please...
No, 1 minute.
No, let's please get a response from Siddharth.
I'm talking about
2 versus 1. I must give Siddharth a turn.
Bihar or UP separately.
No.
1 minute before Siddharth comes in. The BJP is a beneficiary of the fragmentation of votes. And I think they stand threatened because even a minor consolidation will upset their apple cart.
Let's see if it happens.
In Bihar and in other states, they will face a more formidable opposition. But will not give them the benefit that they got.
Yeah, but you know, it must be
free way
it must
in the 2014
Now
elections.
Siddharth will respond.
And they will feel threatened.
Siddharth will respond. But to Sanjay Jha, I'd say this. That Sanjay, it must be a uniquely embarrassing situation for you when you stare down the barrel and the choice before you as a party is reconcile with a junior partner, swallow your pride, risk being called a political hypocrite, realign or perish. And that's the choice before the Congress Party tonight. 2 versus 1 on the debate.
Really.
Siddharth Singh is responding. Siddharth Singh is responding now.
Act of political
Siddharth will respond to
Arnab, there are a couple of things which I want to rebut.
Hypocrisy was Mr. Modi and the BJP.
To begin with, Mr. Pawan Verma.
In Karnataka. 1 minute.
1 second.
Sanjay, allow me.
They merged with Yedurappa.
Sanjay, don't. From Bihar, you go to Yedurappa, you can go to Andaman Nicobar. Stop that kind of arguments here. Let's be realistic. We are discussing Bihar.
You can't ignore the reality, Mr. Singh. Mr. Singh, you can't afford to ignore something.
Let him go on.
I will tell you the reality. Hear me out.
You can't pretend to wash them away because you won the election.
Let him go on, please. Let him go on, please.
Go ahead. Yeah, sure.
Have the patience, Mr. Sanjay Jha. The fact of the matter is, if you are looking at arithmetic, you are further doomed. The reality is that Mr. Nitish Kumar, who throughout his career and his career going up in the political space, was primarily because he was anti-Lalu and he fought along with BJP on the plank of development versus Jungle Raj. Now what Nitish has done is he jumped into the, or embraced Jungle Raj and has forgotten about development. Please also understand, this particular election has sent a trend, not only in Bihar but rest of India, that people are going to talk about governance and development. But here, what Nitish ji is doing and Lalu ji is doing and Congress is doing, you have left the development plan and you have accepted that the vote should not be divided.
Counters.
You
Pawan
have all run
Verma.
after
Pawan
a
Verma is
vote
counting
bank
now.
politics.
Pawan Verma, go ahead.
It is unfortunate without realizing
Pawan Verma,
that the whole
few minutes
whole
of the
agenda
debate, two
is
hands
the
go up. Pawan
development.
Verma goes
and
next.
it is
Pawan
the fear
Verma,
factor
please.
which is
Siddharth
putting
Singh.
you all together.
Siddharth Singh, remember history, Siddharth Singh.
Siddharth should allow a debate to
45.1% is their vote share.
First of all,
You got
Arnav,
39%, they could
Arnav,
beat
1
you.
second.
Pawan Verma.
Arnav, 1 second. I'm very glad Siddharth talked about governance.
Right.
The sun and the moon was promised during the campaign. I give credit to Mr. Narendra Modi. Nobody could so effectively harness the anti-incumbency mood after 10 years of UPA than Mr. Narendra Modi did, with a great deal of money, systematic planning and a bundle full of promises.
That's history, sir.
2 months into the governance, just a minute, sir. Please allow someone
Mr.
to
Pawan
finish an
Verma.
argument.
And Pawan, some brazen lies.
Please allow. I have the patience. I didn't interrupt you.
Lies brilliantly
Please
packaged.
don't. I didn't interrupt
Some
you.
brazen lies.
Now 2 months into
adroitly
governance,
packaged
sir, please.
and sold with great
I'm
finesse.
so sorry, sir. Two months into governance.
Pawanji, it is Sanjay Jha,
Prices
your
are
colleague, who is
rising.
speaking, not me.
Just. All right. I'm so sorry, Siddharth. I can't see you, and I just want to complete my argument. 2 months into governance,
Please go ahead.
after everything was promised under the wave of a magic wand, prices are rising, jobs are not being created. There has never been a more spectacular betrayal of Bihar by a party which won so many seats from that state.
Is that why
It
you're
does
coming
not
together?
even figure in the imagination. Please finish. Let me finish, Arnab. It does
Arnab,
not
can I
even
rebut
figure
Mr.
in
Pawan
the
Verma?
imagination.
Mr. Verma.
He's to
Now,
complete. Let him
me
complete.
finish.
Let him
Please
complete.
let
Then
me
you
after
go.
I have finished.
Hear
Please
me.
allow me to complete an argument.
Your 30 seconds is over.
It does not even figure in the imagination of the budget. Here is a party which got 31 seats with its allies, which has completely ignored Bihar. No corridor, no smart cities,
Is
no
that why you've
affirmative
come
action.
together?
Well,
All
Mr.
we've
Verma.
got is an IIM. The people of
Mr.
Bihar,
Verma, now let me
people
begin.
of Bihar
where
put their faith in you on a
let
very
me begin
narrow electoral
reminding you what
percentage
Nitish
with
had
a
said.
divided opposition. Now they've realized the truth and come together on the
Mr.
platform
Sir,
of social justice, inclusive
Mr.
growth
Verma,
and good governance.
I think
for
you have
which
said
Nitish
enough.
Kumar
We have
stands
understood your
more
point.
than
4
even
minutes
your
on
own
the debate.
leader.
Understood your point.
4 minutes on the debate.
Allow
The BJP
me.
has to respond now.
Mr. Verma, please hang on, hear me.
Don't repeat my
I'll
name
start from
thrice,
where
I can
Nitish
hear
had
you.
said when the alliance between BJP and JDU was broken. What did Nitish Kumar say? Oh, you have selected Mr. Modi as the Prime Minister. This was an opportunity where the anti-Congress vote should not have been divided. Now from there where you have landed up, anti-BJP vote should not be divided. Look at within 2 months span what you have done. So where you start anti-Congress, now you're talking about anti-BJP. That has been your politics.
Can I say something?
And that is a politics for survival.
Sir,
I will
can
not
I
call
come
you
back to that?
opportunistic.
Can I come
I will
back to
only
that?
say you are on a survival mission
Can I
and there
come
is
back
nothing
to
else.
that?
Now let
What
me come
has
on.
the BJP
Mr. Verma,
what
you
is
have been
the
a
problem
career
with the
diplomat.
BJP?
You have been a career
What is
diplomat.
the- sir,
but
sir, can I just
unfortunately your
rebut him for
rhetorics are
1 second?
political. Without any
Can I
sanity
just
in it.
respond
You
to him
want
for
the
one-
government to
one
act on
statement?
price rise. You
Can I
want the government
respond
to
to him
start
by
the
one
manufacturing or the creating jobs within a span of
Can I
75
respond to
days.
you by one
Mr.
statement?
Verma, it's a classic example
One
of
statement
political
only.
rhetoric which you have just given to all of us. That within
Sir,
75
can I
days
respond
you
to
create
you?
you create employment. In 75 days you control the price
No, you have
rise, which the
ignored
Congress has
Bihar.
been
It
able
does
to
not
do for
figure
last
in
4
your
years.
budget.
So you
Bihar
have
does not
you
figure
have
in your
you have gone the
budget.
full circle,
110 million
full circle
people
for your own
who
survival.
repose
You
faith
get
in you.
14% vote in 2014 Lok Sabha.
repose
Mr.
faith in
Verma,
you.
I
You have
never
betrayed
spoke
it.
when you were speaking. So you hold the same degree
You
of
always
courtesy
spoke,
to me.
sir.
Gentlemen,
Sir, allow me to rebut him now.
No, Mr. Pawan Verma. Whatever you say
I wanna
today,
make a point.
whatever you say today, one question, I never expect one value from politicians. A great respect to all three of you. You're all very nice gentlemen. But there's one quality I never ascribe to politicians is consistency. They're never consistent. Never ever consistent. I mean, Lalu was dragging Bihar to the dark ages into April 2014. What are you saying, Pawan Verma? Is a Nitish Kumar word?
Can I explain?
No, please. Lalu
Can I
Prasad
explain?
is a rental player
No,
of the
you
Congress
asked the
Party.
question, and
Did
when
he
a
say
player-
that?
when a panelist says, "Can I explain?" You say no.
Sir, but did he? What is there to explain? You said Lalu is taking.
No, but then you must give me the opportunity.
Sir, but
Arnab.
there is nothing to explain anymore. You have already said that Lalu
No,
cannot
but
be
that's
trusted.
what you think.
No,
That's what you think. Give
No,
me
sir.
a chance.
Sir, what Sanjay Jha,
Give
what
me
do you
a
want to
chance.
explain? What do you want? Can you explain the argument? Why don't you say, yes,
No,
okay,
are you
we are
giving
political
Sanjay the
hypocrites.
chance or-
We are
No, no,
coming
no, I want
together to
tell
beat
you-
the BJP,
I
not
want
for
to
any
tell
ideology.
I want to tell you that in 2 months, no, Arnab, in 2 months, the people of this country have seen they're disillusioned because they've seen they've voted for a body called the BJP, which has a soul called the RSS. And I think that is going to create a definite ideological compatibility between parties who are at least on the similar wavelength, where a very critical issue
Why
of
dragging the
secularism
RSS
is
in this?
currently under threat.
Arnab,
And I think
I must
that will
compliment
result in a
Sanjay
lot
Jha.
more consolidation.
He is the
And
only
one
one
minute,
who's
it is a
maintained
fact.
the
That's what you discussed
consistency
in your 9 o'clock
from
program.
before the election
And that's a
and
reality
even after
you cannot
that.
ignore. And second, the Bharatiya Janata Party is the last party on earth which should make comments on political morality, because the truth is, and I will repeat it, Siddharth, you can complain as much as you like, but we know who you were in relationship with in Karnataka, with what convenience you did that. Everybody is seeing how you are treating the Shiv Sena. Everybody is seeing your problems in Haryana. End of day, despite being in majority, you are functioning like an opposition party.
Mr.
Problems
Definitely
of
as a
ours in
political
Haryana?
party, we see an opportunity that this government.
Arey, look at
despite
your
having
house in
282
Haryana.
people,
Look
is
at your
actually
house
functioning
in
like a lame duck government.
Assam.
It is
Look at your
providing
house
all
in even
political
UP.
parties with an opportunity.
What are you talking about us?
Don't worry about us.
bottom line is
I think you
Look
are
at your own
becoming a
house in
laughing
Assam,
stock
Haryana,
for being
Jammu
a
and
government
Kashmir,
with 282
Maharashtra.
seats
There are a
and
number of cases
behaving
where
as
there
if
is a
you got
rebellion against
82
your
seats in parliament.
Yuvraj,
1 second. I have a
who
quiz
doesn't want to
question.
become a prince anymore.
I have
And by
one
the
quiz
way,
question
your
to wrap the
communal
news
face-
hour with tonight.
The communal face, the RSS remote control is now
I
obvious
have
in broad daylight.
I have a quiz
You
question.
cannot ignore it. Nagpur is the new
I have a
capital
quiz
of India
question.
under BJP.
I have a quiz
Nagpur
question.
is the new capital of India under BJP.
I have a quiz question, and my last question on the news hour tonight goes to Pawan Verma, who, if he wants, has the option of phoning a friend as well. Pawan Verma, I'll give you just one chance on this, okay? Since this is not KB, I give you one chance. Question is simple. Who very recently said the following
Phone
about
me
the
if you want,
Congress
if you
party?
need to.
1 second. Sanjay Dutt will interest you. Which political leader said the following about Congress party? The Congress party is a party that has only promoted corruption all through. In fact, the Congress party is the mother of all corruption. The Congress party has made a mockery of all states. The Congress party continues to rain sinister blows to the federal structure all the time. Can you tell me, Pawan Verma, who used these words?
It could be very well the JDU or Mr. Nitish Kumar.
There you are. That's
Because
it.
politics
That's
was-
it. That's it.
No,
It is Nitish Kumar.
No, but
I
allow
think
me,
that's
allow me. Now,
self-explanatory.
don't be unfair. Don't be unfair.
I'm
don't
not.
be unfair.
Since when? If
No, don't be
No, no,
unfair,
no,
because
no.
I can quote to you. I can
That's
quote
not
to
the
you.
end
No,
of
no,
the answer,
Arnab, don't
Arnab.
gloat over your question in this manner. You take advantage of your position as an anchor.
So I'm quoting.
I can quote to you. I can quote to you. Even more
You're not
inflammatory
fair at all.
statements which Mr. Nitish Kumar has made against the BJP. At that time, the
But he's
JDU
not tied
was
up with the
fighting
BJP.
a lone battle for special category status for Bihar, which the UPA government promised but did not deliver. And he said that the Congress
Okay,
party
gentlemen.
has not done enough for states. However, today the situation is different.
And what
we
about
have a
Ram Vilas
situation
Paswan
where
on
the
Modi?
BJP
What
is
about
a
Ram Vilas
real
Paswan on the
threat
Prime Minister?
to
All
the
right.
social harmony, inclusive growth of Bihar.
Bhavan,
And
what about
parties
Sanjay
which are
Jha?
opposed to the BJP have got
One
together.
fallout, gentlemen. One fall. No, I don't want to misuse
Therefore,
my
it's
position
time
as
for
an
JDU
actor.
to go and
Why don't
BJP
you
to
play the
come
statement
and
of
run
Ram Vilas Paswan?
Bihar.
I'd only say one thing.
Because of
It's
Godra.
what-
I'd only say one thing which I think all of you will agree with. It is going to be a fight this time in Bihar. It is going to be a fight this time in Bihar.
Pakistan.
The BJP knows it.
Delhi, they force feed somebody on Ramzan.
Siddharth,
In
sleep well
Pune,
tonight.
Teki dies and there's not a tweet from Mr. Modi.
It's going to
Do
be
we
a
it
fight
out to
in
Mr.
Bihar.
Quietly?
It's going to be a fight in Bihar. Lalu knows it. Nitish knows it.
Verma,
And Mr. Modi knows it.
you have nothing
We are
to
following the
say,
story.
but talk
I
about
thank you very much.
You keep throwing.
I thank you, gentlemen. I thank you, gentlemen, for joining me on debate number 3 on the News Hour tonight.